Hey guys, it's Sharon here, and I am here with another Amazon haul. This one is going to be for August of 2016, and this is going to include a few things. We have mostly more adult coloring books, but we got some journals and some other tools and stuff. So let's go ahead and get cracking. Alright, I have two journals that I'm going to show you. Both of these are Josephine Wall journals. And this one is called, and I'm going to sound totally redonkulous saying this, Joie de Vivre. It's a French, vivre, however you want to say it. I think it means joy of life or something like that. So, yeah, like I said, I don't sound too great saying it, but it is what it is. I'm not French, and I don't know French. So, the only time I ever had to mess with French was when I was studying music in college, and we had to sing in all these different languages, and French was one of them, and that was probably the most challenging time I ever had as far as that went, because me and French just, yeah. Anyway, so this is I digress. So this is we'll just call it the Joy of Living, I guess, but Joie de Vivre journal by Josephine Wall. Here is the back of it. Pretty much the same thing. And this is from Flame Tree Publications. You open it up, it's got like a little magnetic closure right there. Here are the end papers of it. And the back of it is like this. It does not have it has a little pocket in the back. It's kind of like one of those folder pockets that you see, for different paper folders and stuff. So kind of a different folder. The paper in here is quite thin. I don't know how well this is going to hold up to fountain pen usage, but it's lined. I don't exactly know how many sheets are in here, but it's kind of a tannish paper, so it's very nice looking, very elegant looking, but I don't know how well the fountain pen is going to hold up to this because it is pretty thin. This would be I think maybe a 5x7 journal, something around that lines. Not the biggest one I've got, but not the smallest one either. It does have a bookmark in it. I'll try to get it so that we can see it. Try to unearth it. Try to unearth it if I can. Okay, so it's like this. It matches the, well, it doesn't really, oh, it's got two of them in there, so you can actually bookmark two different places, which is pretty cool. So that is this journal. Okay. The next one we have is another Josephine Wall. This is called Daughter of the Deep. Pretty much the same thing. Flame Tree Publications. Very, very beautiful artwork. Josephine Wall does awesome work. Again, we have the magnetic closure. It opens like that. Same color end papers. Same kind of pocket right there in the back. And same kind of paper. Again, don't know how many sheets in here. It's lined. It's got the sort of the tannish kind of off-white color, I guess. And the same kind of bookmark in there too that we've seen in the other ones. So again, these are both the same size, so pretty much the same thing, just different artwork, but pretty much the same insides. Okay, now we'll go ahead and show you the coloring books. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and show you the tools first, and then I will show you the coloring books. So then we have these gel pens by Julescent gel pens, and I think that now this came two in a box, and both of them have 60 pens in here. I don't believe that they're duplicates. I think one of them is more glittery, the other one is regular, I think. But I'll go ahead and open up one of the boxes and just kind of show you what they look like. It came taped. It had like pieces of Scotch tape on it, but it opens up like this, and then they come in these trays, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays. So the trays just kind of come out like that. And so each one of these plastic boxes has 60 pens in it. And you can use these to color with. A lot of people have used them to color with. Some of them I think you can even use to write with. But, these will come in handy because if you want to get into those like little tight spaces that you can't really get a crayon or even a colored pencil in there, you might be able to get this over there. And you can even put some of this over the top of the colored pencils too, I think, and make it glittery if you want to. So I've not tried them out. I don't know how well they work, but the reviews on Amazon seem to be really good. And I think these were like, 15 or 20 bucks, I think. So 60 pens for like 15 bucks, it's not too shabby. Okay, so then we've got, I picked up these Posca pens. I'd seen a couple people on YouTube using them. Mostly they were using the white ones, and I think they were using them for highlights, like highlighting eyes and even covering up mistakes in the background, like when they were doing a background or something, you can put the white over it and it covers it up. I also picked up the black ones. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how well these work. I've heard a lot of great things about them. I picked up some Stumps and Tortillions because I'm gonna, and I don't have it here yet, but I'm going to try some blending, some of their blending techniques with my colored pencils. I got the colorless blenders, that came in both the Polychromos and the Prisma colors, but I got the paper Stumps because you can use Gamsol oil or baby oil to do some wet blending. So I'm going to try these out and see how I like them, and so forth. So those are Stumps and Tortillions. Next I got, and actually it was my daughter's idea to get these. This is a Crayola, what the heck is this called? Ultimate Crayon Collection, and it's got 152 different crayons in here. And actually, like I said, my daughter wanted these, but when I looked on Amazon, it was actually cheaper for us to get a 2-pack of these rather than just the one. It worked out better with the money, and then we got free shipping on these. So she got one, and then I also got one. So, but you can use crayons for your coloring if you like, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's comes in it's got the lid over the top of it like so, and then you get 152 different colors in this collection here. It comes with a little sharpener. I don't know how well it works, but you can sharpen your crayons in there, and then you just clean out the little shavings. It's just, just something that it came with. But yeah, and then you can take out and rearrange the sleeves. It just holds the sleeve of crayons in there. So, but crayons you can actually use in like the big spaces if you want. You're not going to be able to get these crayons in like little tiny little bitty places in the adult coloring books, the really, really detailed ones, because it just isn't going to work. But if you want to do like bigger spaces, or if you want to like work with crayons and colored pencils, you can do that. So, yeah, so she was all excited to get her set, and then I got this set for myself. So those are crayons. Oh my gosh, and I have not messed with crayons in years, you guys. I kid you not. And I got like a little story that I'm going to tell you guys at the end of this video about crayons, that I had back in the day. But yeah, I will tell you that story at the end of the video. And then I didn't know if the set of crayons came with a sharpener, so I just got like a cheapy sharpener. And my daughter got one too. So yeah, we just got like an extra sharpener. Alright, so onward with the coloring books. Okay, the first two are these ones from Kirby Rosanes, whatever. The first one, and these have been like all over YouTube in the coloring book community. Anamorphia. You can see Anamorphia. And I'll just kind of give you a little flip through of this. We've seen what this looks like before, though. If you're into the coloring and if you've watched a lot of YouTube, this is you've seen this before. It's got a lot of 2-page spreads. What's this kind of fun and whimsical? It's got like hidden objects in the different animals and the drawings of the animals, and some of the stuff they want you to draw your own stuff, which I don't really care for because I cannot draw. But yeah. I remember that there is one picture in here with the zebra, and they want you to draw the stripes as you see fit. But yeah, as you can tell, it's got the different animals, and it's got the it's got the different like hidden things inside the animals that you can color in. So definitely very different, you know, definitely a very different style. And then they want you to look for different hidden things in it. So yeah, that's some Anamorphia, which we are all very familiar with. And then the next one that he's got out, and I don't think that this has been out for very long, this is Imagimorphia by the same author. And again, pretty much the same concept, only it isn't limited to just animals. As we can see, again, we got like some fun little hidden things in the, and I'm not able to get like both pages in the view here, which really stinks. I need to start using a better camera, I think, or a different camera, one that's got like a wider visual field in it. But yeah, you get the idea. Same kind of concept, but just not limited to the animals. Okay, we got quite a bit of fairy coloring books, which is awesome. This one here is from Dover, a Dover coloring book, and this is Angels. This one is Angels. And I'll just do a quickie little flip through of it, because otherwise we'll be here all day because I got several different books. But Angels, very cool. Next from Creative Haven is Enchanted Fairies. These are all one-sided, and the paper in here feels pretty nice. This, oh my gosh, is such a pretty book. Oh, so pretty. I love fairies, you guys. Like, if you read my Sims stories, like, you guys will know that I love fairies. So, yeah. Okay, next one is also from Dover. This is Fairy Fashions. You can see, tells a little bit about the book. Now, this one is double-sided, and this one, it looks like it's a little simpler to do. This one is very nice too. And again, it's just really hard to get both sides of the book in the view here. So that's what that one looks like. Next is also another one from Dover. Seems like I got a lot of them from Dover, but this is Goddesses. Tells a little bit about the book and what's in them. These are all double-sided, but as you can see, like down here on the bottom, it talks about like who the goddess is and you know what her specialty and stuff is. So that's really nice. Double-sided pages. Paper feels really nice, although I would not use markers in these because, like, if anything bleeds through, it's gonna affect the next picture on the next page, and that drives me bonkers. It really just drives me absolutely nuts. So I don't like to be the one to, I don't like to have to choose like which picture I'm gonna do and then have the stuff bleed through. So I tend to use the colored pencils in the double-sided ones just to be on the safe side. Mermaids, Fairies, let's see, Mermaids, Fairies, and Fantasy by, curated by Cheryl Casey. That's what that looks like. Now this one is going to be different. You got some test pages here, it looks like, but this one is very different. Like it's got, it kind of looks like it's got like a dreamy quality, like, you know, like it's kind of abstract and just sort of like not there, like just sort of real, kind of floaty, like dreamy like. So this is going to be kind of an interesting way of coloring things. I've not seen a coloring book like this before, so I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. The pictures are really nice in here, but just the quality of the pages feel really thin. But just because there's a lot in the background already and so forth, it's going to be, this is probably not going to be the easiest to color. Okay, we have another one called Fairies to Paint or Color. And then here's an example of one of the pictures like they have on the... This paper feels really nice. It's single-sided. Oh, This book, I remember, is beautiful. Oh my gosh, there's some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pictures in here. Whoops. Just kind of do that really quickly. Next we have Richard Doyle's Fairyland. Again, this is another Dover coloring book. There's the back of it. Oops, and then this is double-sided. The pages feel pretty thick. There's an example of one of the pictures. It's double-sided. I'll try to get it in here as best I can. I'm not getting everything. I'm not getting the full picture in the frame, so I do apologize for that, you guys. It's a little difficult sometimes, but you get the idea. Next we have Grimm's Fairy Tales, adult coloring book, Grimm's Fairy Tales. And talks a little bit about the book. Some test pages back there. Now this is all single-sided, which is nice. It's not perforated, but these are, you know, just some of the different scenes. And again, I wish I could get the picture in the whole picture in the frame, but so I do apologize for that, but I'll just kind of do a quick little flip through there. Whoops. Here's the last few pages of it. It looks like it does have it's got like an instruction page and, you know, how to do it and stuff, and, you know, pick a picture, pick your coloring tools, have fun, all that good stuff. So relax, you know, all that good stuff. So they just want you to relax while doing it. So that one will be fun. Whoops. We have another fairies coloring book. I'm kind of on the fairy kick, it looks like, you guys. I love fairies. Like, read my Forever in Time and you will know that I love fairies. I kid you not. This is single-sided. These are not perforated. And I'll just kind of do a quick little flip through. This has got a lot of pages in it. I think this one was one of the more expensive ones, but there's a lot of designs in it to do, which makes it nice. And it's single-sided. All right, now these next three you guys have seen before. We've got Lost Ocean, Enchanted Forest, and Secret Garden. And I'm not even going to flip through these, you guys, because like these are just like all over the place. And I mean, you can just see it all over YouTube, and it's just, I mean, I think everybody has these, but I'm kind of one of those weird ones that these were not the first coloring books I ever got. I'm kind of late to the party on these, but I decided to go ahead and get them to add to my collection just so that I could say that I've got them. But these are very intricate. A lot of these designs are very intricate, so these could take a little while to do, but yeah, just so you guys know, I did get those coloring books. I finally buckled down and bit the bullet and actually got those. Now, these last ones are going to be some more stained glass ones. And I'll show you the smaller ones first. I'm kind of getting on the stained glass kick. Like, I really like these stained glass coloring books. And I like the smaller ones, too, because those are very portable and very quick, you know, relatively quick to do. You know, quicker than the big ones, and they're very portable, and you don't have to, you don't have to worry about lugging a big book along with you. But Starbursts, this is Starbursts, and we'll just flip through it just a little bit. Again, this is and again, when you color these, you want to add a piece of white paper in back of it, so that the design on the previous page doesn't come through. But these are just like little star patterns for you to color. And sorry about the glare. Again, we're getting some light, natural light through the skylight. That happens at certain times of the day, and there's just no avoiding it. I like my skylights, but there are drawbacks. Okay, Heavenly Snowflakes. And as it says, these are just snowflake designs to color. These little ones are not perforated. I'll bring it up a little bit closer so that maybe we can see it. Okay. Heavenly Snowflakes. There's the back of it. Next is Fairy Princesses. Again, on the fairy bandwagon. I love fairies. There's the back cover of it. These are so pretty. Oh my goodness, these are darling little designs. So pretty. Again, sorry about the glare. I'll try to get it so that we can see it a little bit more. But Fairy Princesses. Little mandalas. There's the back of it. Little mandalas. Do a little, whoops. Sorry about the glare again, you guys. It really glares on this black background, I find, when you get the light coming in through there. But little mandalas. Okay, those are all of the small ones. Artful Eggs from Around the World, stained glass collection. These are from Dover. I think all of these stained glass ones are from Dover Creations. These big ones are perforated, so when you get done coloring them, you can easily tear them out. Again, single-sided, being that it's a stained glass coloring book. Let's try to do a... It's not that easy to flip through these because these are made on these little vellum papers, and it's a little hard to just kind of take your hand and do that little quick flip through, but there's that. Garden Fairies. Yep, this is most of these are all about fairies, and then it tells what each tells about what each design of them are. Again, from Dover. The big ones are perforated, so when you get done coloring it, you can tear it out. These ones look really like intricate, like very pretty though. Very, very pretty. Whoops. See, that's what happens. Like I try to do a little flip through for you guys, and then the pages kind of come out of my hand. But Garden Fairies. Magic Garden Fairies. So this is slightly different than the actual Garden Fairies, than the regular Garden Fairies. Slightly different. Again, from Dover Creations. And again, like, put some white paper in the back of this so that like this doesn't come through when you're trying to color, because that can ruin, that can distract you a lot. Hopefully you kind of get the little idea. Okay. Magic Garden Fairies. And then the last one is Butterfly Fairies. Again, another stained glass one. Talks about each design on the back from Dover Creations. These are so pretty. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. I love these. Love these. Oh my gosh, I love fairies. I love fairies. I love mermaids, sirens, you know, love all that stuff. Unicorns. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's like so many coloring books, you guys, that I have on my list that I still want to get. I'm kid you not. I'm like crazy. I'm crazy, but there are quite a few that I still want to get. Different subjects. Like there's some dogs that I want to get. There's actually one for knitters and crocheters, which I want to get. I've seen that one that's got like, had some nice little chuckles on that one. But anyway, that's all my haul. That's everything I got, for, August right now. It's probably going to be the last one for August I'm going to show, that I will be able to show, because, that's quite a lot of, things that I got. So anyway, and I did promise that I would tell you guys this story about crayons. Well, when I was in second grade, we had to do these it was kind of like a form of a color by number, but it was called a math mystery. And oh my gosh, I kid you not, the teacher made us do one of those every day. You had like a thing that you had to color. It was a design, but you had to solve the problem first, and it's designed to teach their kids like adding, subtracting, and multiplying and dividing, all that stuff when you get more advanced. But yeah, so we had to do one of those every day. You figure out the problems, and then you have to color in like then you have to color it in once you're done. Well, I learned the hard way that you know, if you're going to have somebody else do like your math mystery, well, what happened was they always took me so long to do. You know, being visually impaired and stuff, things kind of take me a little bit longer to do. Well, I finally got all the math part done, and then the babysitter that I had, and she was related to my dad somehow. I think her dad was like an extended, like a second cousin or something of my dad. I don't even remember, but anyway, she kind of saw how tired I was getting. She's like, I can help you color that in if you want to. I'm like, okay, thanks, you know, but like, when I would color, like, I was always so heavy-handed with my crayons, and so it always looked like really streaky and just not good, you know? So, but when she colored it in, you know, she did a really nice job of it. So it was obvious that the next day when I went back to school, it was obvious that I wasn't the one that colored the darn thing in. So I had to start the whole thing from scratch. Like she made me do it all the way from the beginning. And so yeah, like if you're gonna have somebody else like do your math mystery, make sure that you get somebody that has a similar coloring style to you. But that is my story. Oh my gosh, and I can't remember. I can't believe I still remember that. But yeah, it was nuts. So yeah, but as long as I don't have to do a math mystery, I'm good to go. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this haul, and subscribe to my channel to see more like this. Share this video with anybody that you think may like it. Hit the like button and leave a comment, tell me what you think, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye guys.